Jim, before we wrap things up, let's do Dynamite ratings.
Ah, you got him in.
We got him in. And again, last week, I think, I don't have it in front of me, I believe. Actually, I do. It was 588 last week, which was not an outrageous number. It was in line with the trend.
What they've been doing, we didn't see any attrition over to not Netflix, but to
Maxflix.
It was about the same number, give or take, as they've been doing on the cable.
AEW Dynamite, Jim, on TBS, Wednesday, January 8th, 8 to 10:05 p.m. On average, 615,000 viewers.
Well, they got back over 600,000 for the first time in quite some time. What are there about 30 or 35,000 Twinkle Toes fans that wanted to see him return, or what do they attribute this to?
Well, let's see what kind of story the quarters tell. These were not compiled by WrestleNomics. I got these from an independent source. Jim, quarter 1, 8 to 8:15 p.m. Will Ospreay versus Buddy Matthews, 732,000 viewers.
Okay, and that, as I recall, that's up, isn't it, from their starting point? Because they started lower last week.
I believe they did. Quarter 2, 8:15 to 8:30 p.m. The continuation of Ospreay versus Matthews, the post-match, the Private Party Hurt Syndicate confrontation, and the start of Bobby Lashley versus Mark Briscoe. There's a picture-in-picture in there somewhere. 623,000 viewers.
Ouch, okay, and immediately there goes 109,000. So we're following the normal pattern.
And again, with the normal idea that quarter 2 is the truer number than quarter 1 with a lead-in, that's kind of the baseline, which is up a little bit from where they've been, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Quarter 3, 8:30 to 8:45 p.m. Continuation of Lashley versus Briscoe. The beginning of the Casino Gauntlet match. Picture-in-picture and commercial breaks here in this segment. 555,000 viewers.
Boy, that Casino Gauntlet will kill anything. And now they've lost 177,000 or thereabouts, but now they've got to pick up something or they won't be able to make their average. So who's going to make the difference here?
We go to quarter 4. Once again, the continuation of Casino Gauntlet. 2 times of picture-in-picture. 573,000 viewers.
So 20,000 or so variation, and that thing took forever.
All right, quarter 5, the big 9 o'clock hour, 9 to 9:15 p.m. The continuation of the Casino Gauntlet, the post-match, where Powerhouse Hobbs told Renee what he thinks of her husband, that she walked off. The Hook Patriarchy video, and the beginning of the Jeff Jarrett MJF confrontation. 658,000 viewers.
Wow. So they picked up 85,000 at the top of the hour in a place where they usually stay flat or even lose.
That's right. We go now to quarter 6, 9:15 to 9:30 p.m. Continuation of Jeff Jarrett and MJF live angle. The Adam Copeland, I guess I got to call him Cope. The Cope Death Riders FTR Powerhouse Hobbs live angle. It's a dead angle. 614,000 viewers. With a commercial break in there too. Excuse me.
And they're starting to drop again. So MJF and Jeff Jarrett were on for the majority of the second highest quarter after the lead-in of this whole fiasco.
We go now to quarter 7, 9:30 to 9:45 p.m. The backstage segment you love so much with Harley Cameron and Mariah May. And Chris Statlander versus Tony Storm versus Willow Nightingale, picture-in-picture and full-screen commercials. 594,000 viewers.
And they're going down again, but to be honest, nowhere near the drop off a cliff that they usually have at the end of one of these programs, because 594 is still only the third lowest quarter in the show so far.
And we'll briefly talk about the key demo numbers after this because it tells a story as well. Quarter 8, I remind you we have a 5-minute overrun. 9:45 to 10 p.m., continuation of the women's match. Renee backstage with Toni Storm, and the start of the Kenny Omega interview. 575,000 viewers. 5-minute overrun, including the Don Callis family and Will Ospreay. 606,000 viewers. The key demo, 267, 218, bottoms out at 199, 202, 238, 229, 236, 250. So it actually rose throughout the second hour.
So, besides the fact that MJF and Jeff Jarrett was involved in the middle of the show, they stuck around to see what Kenny was going to have to say for himself, didn't they? Because they always lose in incredible numbers, especially when there's a girls' match that late. But this time, for the people who like that kind of thing, there's 575,000 or 594,000 or 606,000. They want to see what Kenny's going to do.
And again, a little bit of a bump in the key demo. It's interesting. The key demo, 18 to 49. The Kenny Overrun, for instance, 250,000 viewers. 18 to 34, 73,000.
So it's still 34 to 49. It's carrying the
professional wrestling.
The ball
carrying the business. That's right.